Hi guys, and welcome again to another episode of My Mrs. Gaming Plays Clash of Clans, or something like that, dramatic. Right, so what we're going to be talking about today on this episode is, we're in the middle of a clan war at the moment, and it is a good way for me to demonstrate and show you some of his examples of attacks that I've done, which is DragLoon, and also some of the importance of some tips, hints, and guides for people who are going into wars as well, especially around the Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8 level. So what we'll do is we'll start off with my base. I did a bit of research on this clan Pina Colada. Got the clan tag, went and checked all the members out, looked at what sort of level troops they've got and what attacks they'll be doing. Now, I looked and most of their people, let's say from 7 down to 14, was all dragons. That's what they'd done. Did nothing else leveled up. The only thing that was leveled up was dragons. So they was going to hit us with dragons. So I set my base up especially to be anti-dragon. And the actual first attack, as you show, he comes in with golems, which I did not expect from him because I think he had level 2 or level 3 dragons, and he came in with his no level golems and things like that and peckers. So we'll have a look at this first and see what happens. In this war as well, we had a few people actually leave at the start. They spat the dummy out and left us, so we was down 5 attacks anyway or something like that. So we're doing pretty good at the moment. So we actually just 1 point behind. So look, he's trying to pull out me my dragon. Because this base is set up purely just for anti-air, for anti-dragon. I thought they was all going to be drag attacking me. So he's pulling my dragon up there, look. And that's what he's got. So he's got plenty of level 5 wizards. He's got 1 P.E.K.K.A, 2 golem, a clan castle, which I know he's got a level 5 P.E.K.K.A in. He's got his level 6 king, a couple of heals and a rage. So let's see, watch how he attacks me. Classic go wipe, you know what I mean? Send your P.E.K.K.As in, and your golems in first, they take all the blunt, wizards in, and a line behind them. Off they go. Now he's sending in his P.E.K.K.As into the heal spell. There's his level 5 P.E.K.K.A coming at the top. And his king. So yeah, it's a pretty sort of standard attack really. I thought he was going to freestar me, but he couldn't quite make it in the end. It was very close. So it actually does work against his sort of attack as well. But I think if it had higher level golems and higher level P.E.K.K.As and stuff like that himself, it may have gone through it a bit quicker. So it's speeded up again, so it knocks it through. So they're going to deal with that, and there he is, look, running all the way up, trying to get it. And he just ran out of time in the end, so the guy, I got this design off Clash with Cam, off Clash of Clans YouTube series, and I must say, mate, yeah, it works spot on, and it's all credit to this guy. You know what I mean? Like so many of us on Clash of Clans will refer to YouTube and other people's videos and stuff, and that's what's inspired me to actually do videos, because I found them so useful and helpful. So it's also good for me to do it as well, you know, and put it back across. So I also got hit off his attack as well, and he came at me with dragons and only got to 68%, so you can't actually see that attack, but the base worked perfectly well. He only managed to get one of my air defenses down and it completely wrecked him. So what we're going to do now is show you some of my attacks, what I did, and I've been perfecting the DragLoon attack, which is dragons and balloons. And my first few attempts of it was a bit wayward. This is like my 4th attack now with it, and I've nailed it after watching some tips and hints videos. So let's get straight into it. Now, on my personal point of view, I think dragons are your best go-to troops, right up to where you go to I don't know, to Town Hall 9. As soon as you're about to hit Town Hall 9, the game changes again. So, but from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 9, there's only really worth leveling up one thing, and I've called it dragons to go to war with. I don't bother with my hogs. Your hogs are pretty much useless at tier 9 afterwards. You know, you're going straight into golems, valks, peckers, that sort of stuff, bigger stuff, lava loons. So you're looking for some of the bigger troops when you get in. So what you can see, I've sent my dragons into the outside to create a funnel. They deal with the outside things. I put my king down to make sure as well, so my dragons didn't get distracted. And then you can see they're making a nice little line in the middle and working their way into the last 2 air defences. I lightning spelled the back one down, leaving myself 2. When it's engaging, look, they're engaging now, so now I drop down my loons. And they come in. Now, there's a couple of reasons you drop your balloons in. You're waiting for your dragons to be engaged in the air defences, so they can actually get in without being attacked off the air defences. They shrek them, but they're really good for doing what you've just seen there. They go in, they triple pull the anti-air balloons and all the anti-air defences, just trigger them off. The bigger, the bulky, and they lap it up, they take it, and that enables you then for your dragons to either do the job and get in and actually clean up. So we'll speed this up now a bit. As you can see, once you've got the air defences down, that's it. It's yours. Game over. Plenty of time left, and it's another base. I managed to 3-star. So that was with level 2 dragons and 5 level 6 balloons. So let's go back and have a look at the other attack I did, which is exactly the same. I just looked at the base, and it's like I said on there, you've got to make your strategy right. At Town Hall 7, it makes a difference. You can throw your dragons in whenever, wherever. You'd have to do something really totally messed up to not get a 3-star at level 7. But at Town Hall 8, you got the extra air defense and stuff, and it gets different. You know, it changes. The blower comes into effect, the traps come into effect, whether they've got them set up for being air skeleton traps and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot to think about. But once you've done it a few times, you'll get it right. You know, practice makes perfect. So here we go again. We start off here again. I got in with 3 lightning spells. You can use rage if you want, but lightning is my 3rd one. So I look at this base here. Let me pause it a minute. This is what I'm seeing when I look at this. Okay, so there is the 2 air defenses there at the bottom. One's only a level 3. One's level 4. The back one's a level 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the back one with my lightning spells, drop that down, and then I'm going to come in and take on the other 2 air defenses with my dragons. So here we go. See how it's done. Look. There we go. So that's the air defense done. And now I come in at the corners. There's my first dragon down, and again, you want to start on the outsides. Pick your corridor. You see, there goes my run there. So he's going to take out that builder's hut, the barracks, the army camp. And now I start letting some other guys into the middle, creating a funnel. You see, watch them all get pulled together. They all seem to go in towards now and head towards that money elixir, then towards the mortar and the air defences. You know, there's nothing on the sides now to distract them. They're concentrated. They're on the way in. Now, if you notice, again, I wait for the air defense to be into my dragons before I actually release balloons, and they decide to go completely wherever they want to. But again, as I said, it's not necessarily about sometimes they taking out the other air defense with them. You can see them; they're just sucking up the air defenses. Taking all them balloons, they're taking out the cannons, they're taking out stuff, they're working really well. Gives my dragons the rest of the time to do stuff. Look, on the last moment there, they take down my splash damage, a wizard tower in the blower. Awesome. Another good attack, so we'll speed this up, look. And there we go, another 3-star. So that was both my attacks. I did both 3 stars, the same techniques. 10 level 2 dragons, 5 level 6 balloons. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And for people who are Town Hall 7, you know, just chuck, you can chuck your dragons in anywhere. But if you get your head around using that funnel system to start with, so you can control the path where they're going, that way they don't tend to wander off as much, and you get a lot better performance from your dragons. So either using them with rage or lightning spells, it helps, you know. And at Town Hall 7, if you go in with 3 lightnings and drop one of the air defense, like I said, you could. I've done it drunk on the floor, and I've still managed to win. That's how good it is, and if you put your money in to start with it now, I mean, as soon as I got to Town Hall 8, I concentrated on getting my dragons to level 3 to start with. Straight away, as soon as possible, for the simple fact is because I will be using them all the way up until I get to Town Hall 9. And then at Town Hall 9, I would have upgraded my Golem, I would have upgraded my P.E.K.K.A. Because at the start, they're just, you know, they're just basic. So yeah, I may as well have something that does the job, it is effective, gets me clan stars, gets me points, you know. Here we go, look, 39. So it's a good possibility we could win, we could lose, who knows with this war. It's tight. All his last wars have been like that. We've had some horrible matchups, and they've all been either we've won by 1, lost by 1. That's Warsphere though, but yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it and learned a little bit from it. It's because, like I said, it's how I've started to pick stuff up and learning off other people's videos, and yeah, that is a very good, effective method I use. And like I said, I personally won't be researching hogs and them sort of things, because I'm not going to specialize in that attack. I'm gone for the dragon route, so I'll get my balloons up. I'll get my dragons at level 3, and I'll concentrate more now on upgrading my golem and my P.E.K.K.A. more than anything else, so they're ready for me when I get to tier 9. And like I said, that is, in my idea, a better way forward than wasting dark elixir on hogs. You know, it is an effective method, but you know, like I said, once you get to tier 9, you don't use hogs. They don't use them anymore. It's just mainly for tier 8. So yeah, great. So it's been my Mrs. Gaming, part of the bantercrew.co.uk, people. You can come and give us a check out on there. There's websites up and running. We've got some merchandise on the way and stuff. So if you want to run around with a Banter Crew t-shirt on, you can do. Cheers, guys. Thanks. It's been my Mrs. Gaming. Enjoy, and I hope to see you out there. And don't take my loot. You hear me? Don't take my loot.